Recently on my Instagram, I was showing people how to pop off elk ivories out of the skull. And a lot of people DM me. Not only were they curious about that, they asked me, what do you do with them? And so far, this is what I do with them. Put them in a bag and do absolutely nothing with them. So I'm actually gonna take a few that are still really dirty. Some of them in here are nice and clean. Some of them still have some gum tissue on them. I'm actually gonna simmer them for a while and get them nice and clean. For starters, I'm gonna boil some water and then let it simmer. Right about right there, really. I don't wanna let that get too hot. I'm gonna let them simmer for like 20 or 30 minutes to get the gum tissue soft. And then we're gonna see how much of this we can scrape off and clean and see how nice and shiny we can get them. But after taking a bunch of bulls, I have quite the collection and I've never really done anything with them. Some of them are super pretty. Let me show you. It's fun. Like as soon as I shoot an elk, one of the first things I do is check its ivories. But just to give you an idea of how much they can vary, let me grab a few of these. So they can be like white and not have much color or contrast at all. This one I would say is like really pretty. But look at this one. Look how dark that is. Look how much contrast there is. So that's super cool in my opinion. I like when there's a lot of swirling and a lot of colors in them. So we've got, yeah, you can see in my earlier days, there's some pliers. Actually, I think someone did that at the taxidermist, I remember. But yeah, there's some really pretty ones. There's some really dull ones. Some are already clean. When I took certain heads to my buddy to get boiled off, he would actually clean them for me. So some of these are like perfect. Look at those. There's hardly anything to those. They're just white. That one's nice and clean. This one's nice and clean already. What do you guys do with your ivories? I know people make jewelry out of them and stuff. I've never done anything like that. What do you guys do with your ivories? Make a big old necklace? Here's another jar of some fresh ones that are just kind of soaking to soften up the tissue. I'm gonna put those in the boil. But man, there's some really, really pretty ones. We've got them at a light simmer. I got a 20-minute timer on the clock. We're gonna start with 20 minutes. I'm gonna watch them and I'm gonna kind of stir them up. Make sure none of them get like too hot on the bottom or anything. So that's that. In a minute, 20 minutes. We'll pull them out, see if we can scrape some of that gum and dirt off of there. Got the first three out. They're fairly clean, but that's why I'm starting with these three. Looks like the tissue is nice and soft now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and scrape these off, maybe use a little bit of a brush. Let's see how clean we can get them. Meanwhile, the other ones are still simmering just on low. So this is my process. I got really hot water coming out of the faucet. This stuff just scrapes off with your thumbnail. So I get the heavy stuff off first. Everything I can scrape and just see visibly. You can see it kind of gunking up there. It's nice and soft since it's been simmering. And then this little tool, little kitchen cleaner, dish cleaner, it's just got enough texture to it to really get some of that stuff off pretty dang easy. And the sharp edges, I like to just hit it one direction. And honestly, that's about all it takes. This is that one with the cavity in it. That's a pretty one, so just a couple more things to scrape off of here, but this is working pretty good. Gonna have me a whole little baggie full of nice elk ivories. We've got them cleaned up. These are all the ivories I just boiled and scraped off. They may not be perfect, but they're much better. But I'm gonna try to pair them up, and just to give you guys an idea of what a pair looks like. There's 4 of them that were already clean that I didn't have to boil. So we're gonna go through these and see how many I can pair up. I wouldn't doubt it if I have some singles in there. Who knows, maybe I lost some along the way. But they're pretty easy to match because they all have a similar shape as their pair. And I've noticed while I was scratching them off, like the roots will be about the same too. Not only the tops, but the roots will be the same shape and the same looking thing. So for example, like those two are super similar. And that's, let's see. Nope, those are the same side. So these are probably their pair. Anyways, I'm gonna go through them. That looks like a set, actually. This is not a set. It's kind of like antlers. That looks like a set. Yeah, those are a match. So there's gotta be another big one. Boom. Just like that, we're pairing them up. This one I know is like a super small one. It had a really ugly root. There's the pair to those probably, just little guys. Worn down suckers. But yeah, this is pretty cool seeing them clean. Those two look similar. They both have a little notch there. That's another good sized one. Some of these big ones I might have to study a little closer to make sure. There's its match right there. Boom. This is a big fat one with like a notch right there on the left. So those are the same side. Here's a match to that one. Another pair. Pretty fun kind of putting them together. Like that one's got a really deep root and some type of cavity. So that one, let's see. This one's kind of got that same shape as this one. That looks like a pair there. These two look like a pair. Actually, let's look at those closely. Yeah, I'd say that was right. What else we got here? Some of these are super pretty now that they're clean. That's a pair. That one's pretty. This one's shaped super weird. That's got to be a pair of those. Look how ugly those are. What the heck is wrong with those? Their roots are even different. So are we going to have a mix match or what? I don't know. We might have them all together here, guys. These two, I have pulled out a couple where I'm like, oh, they're different sizes. But at the same time, is that a set? This cavity is throwing me off because it's not quite like anything else. But that thing's like rotted. Look at that. I don't know. Those three all seem to be, I can't really tell. But yeah, mostly pairs. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, like I said, I'm just going to vlog stuff, video what I'm doing throughout the day, upload it, and share it with you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Try to keep these vlogs going for you guys. There's all kinds of hunting stuff coming out on the Hush channel every single Sunday. A hunt film. Every Wednesday, the Hush Life vlog. We're calling it Behind the Seasons. You guys can go over there to check those out. The link to the Hush video channel is in the description box. Maddie?
What's up? We're in the giveaway truck.
Dude, this truck is legit. I mentioned it on the last video that we're doing a giveaway. This is a truck we're giving away. Look at these custom seat covers by Rough Tough. I'll give you guys a little bit of a walk around, but with Matty Ice, he came down from the North Pole down to the Heavenly Valley where it's nice and sunny and warm. We're gonna run errands today for Hush, getting assets. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that goes on Hush that people probably don't know because we run it so lean. We're models, we're photographers, we're video editors, producers, audio mixers, website developers, mobile app creators. There's a lot going on, but today we're going to be running errands, so to Eagle Eye first. Eagle Eye, Matt's checking insights on our Instagram.
Instagram's a wild place, dude. Algorithms and everything. We've been in Instagram jail for a minute. Just basically flags every post we have to delete it, or else non-followers won't be recommended our content. But
yeah, my first experience with that was on TikTok, and I'm pretty much abandoned the entire platform because of it. I put up shed antlers or a European mount, and it'd be marked as like dangerous material or something. We made it to Eagle Eye. We're gonna run in. We have new apparel on the website. We were hoping for new joggers and new hoodies, but those have not arrived. But I know we got some new long sleeves, possibly a couple hats. And then we're going to try to design a couple new hat styles. If you guys have any ideas for hat styles, put them in the comments. All right, here's our production studio. Matty Ice and I just went to Eagle Eye like you saw. Got some of the new stuff. This is my favorite new whitetail design we've got. Love that old camouflage style. New long sleeve. We were modeling it all. We even got new Yetis. Those are on the website too. But I figured while we're up here, we do a little walkabout from the giveaway truck. It's a 2016 Toyota Tundra, man. This was like a grandpa's grocery getter. It was like stock when we got it.
stock 50,000 miles, grocery getter, pavement princess, and then we just turned it into this thing. So for any of you who like follow off-roading or overlanding, you know, Toyotas are probably the best base vehicle chassis foundation you can have. So we went with that and completely decked it out. Few key features are like the CBI body armor. We have rock sliders and Nerf bars here. Then we have a rear bumper with a swing away spare tire.
This thing's actually pretty cool. So when you open this, like Matt said, spare tire, you open this and you get these two little tabletops that you can cook on. Even got a touch of Tundra camo on there.
Yeah, you could put gas tank or water storage here. And we did a vinyl wrap for looks and paint protection. Then we have the new Gen 2 GFC tent, which has all the bells and whistles, the upgraded tent, the upgraded lighting system inside there.
The latches are new. This is like the new version of what I have on my truck. The giveaway even includes some little accessories. You get some Yeti stuff with it, and also a decked system down in there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, these new GFCs, they're just a little upgrade from the one I have.
Nomad Solar
kit. We got some Fox suspension,
BDS lift, Nomad wheels, and then we have some Wild Peak Falcon 12-ply off-road tires. Yes.
Oh, baby, let's go.
And then this thing's got more lights than a Christmas tree. I don't know how many lumens exactly, but we have like amber ditch lights. We have a light bar in the front bumper, light bar up on the roof rack. That's a print to roof rack with some traction boards, a Pelican case. Dude, this thing, we got a Warren winch. I think this is like a 20,000 pound winch. The Factor 55 setup. We have rough, tough custom.
Yeah, the inside's sweet. Let's go show you the interior. So that's the big look on the outside. Whoa, it's slick up here.
CBI skid plate through the whole undercarriage, literally from your front bumper to like your rear bumper. Steel
protected
skid plate.
Let's see if we can show you guys that real quick.
You can see it's really good on that.
How about that? You're ready to smash and dash. So guys, I'm going to put this video up on Sunday, and it just so happens to be the last day of double entries. So today, the 24th, when you shop the website or the mobile app, every dollar is now 2 entries to win this thing. Big old Crew Max, tons of space. Interior is mint, especially with these new rough, tough, custom Hush embroidered seat covers.
Then we put a big touch screen, Apple CarPlay, the backup camera, the whole nine.
It's got it all. This is kind of behind the scenes of Rack Snacks. I've pretty much cut sand, fill the orders. I'm shipping warehouse. Like I said with Batman, you got to wear a lot of hats if you're going to start a little online business or whatever. So I take all the orders from here, the office, which is a complete disaster right now, thanks to hunting season. Print the orders, run them out, and right now my mailman is right outside. He always takes a break in front of my house. He gets 15 minutes, and when I rolled up, he said he has 7 minutes. So I was like, dude, if you can wait, I'm gonna fill these orders, and he said he would. And the thing with my postman, he is the nicest guy. I know a lot of government workers get bad wrath, especially the post office people, but this guy is in the field, and he is one of the nicest gentlemen I know. And every time I see him, he's super pleasant. He always gets my packages for me, and I always either give him elk meat or dog chews. And he said his black lab needed a dog chew, so I'm out here gonna fill orders real quick and get his pup a dog chew for him being so patient with me. All right, what do we got here? Large hole. That's pretty simple. Somebody else talking to the mailman over there. So we'll fill that first, the large hole. Filling orders is pretty easy. A little rack snack decal in there. Lately anyways, I just started doing that. Throw it in a little bubble wrap envelope so it can travel smoothly. Oh, there he is. I gotta hurry. Am I running late?
I've got to drop one package down there and then I'll swing back up this way.
That's perfect. Sorry, it took. I had to reboot my computer.
Oh, I understand.
Told you guys, freaking the man. Oh, I love that guy. Guys, I just wanted to show you a little bit of behind the scenes at Rack Snacks dog chews. If you guys want 20% off, IG20 at checkout, get you 20% off on the entire site. It's a great gift for any pet. Anybody who has a pet, this is a great gift. And grab a few. We got a sale going on, so check that out. There's a link in the description box. Hope you enjoyed this quick vlog. I'm going to keep these things rolling, guys. See you on the next one.